And our expert in all things green, Larry Caplan, is back. And we just talked about the home show, and Larry will be there up close and personal this weekend. Good to see you.
Thank you, Angie. It's wonderful to be back. I'm sharing a booth with the Evansville City Arborist at the home show. And so if people have questions about their trees and landscapes, if they have weird disease-looking things, bring them by.
Bring the weird stuff.
Yeah, bring it by in a little bag or something, and I will try to give you a free diagnosis while we're there.
Now, here's, just to have you up close and personal, to ask you questions. And I'm sure right now the questions are going to be about spring planting. When do I plant my whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're coming into a great time now. As far as perennials, trees, shrubs, do it now. Do it now. But for some of our vegetables, I may hold off a little bit longer. I haven't checked with Ron, but I'm not sure we're done completely with frosts and freezes.
Could happen.
Now, I did plant tomatoes with my 3-year-old granddaughter last weekend. But I knew that we were about a month early for that. So she doesn't need to know if they get frosted out. I'll plant some new ones.
Well, that was a fun experience.
It was. Yes. She loved it. But yeah, right now is a great time to be doing planting of a lot of things. Especially, ball and burlap trees and shrubs, containerized plants. Good time to be doing it as the soil is beginning to warm up.
So let's talk about soil temperature for a minute, because there's a lot of information that needs to be available. Because in my past, I've just dug a hole and put a tree in it, Larry. It never works. Right. Choose the wrong time. So what is the soil temperature we need?
For trees and shrubs, as long as it's not frozen, it's a good time to plant.
Okay, good.
With the vegetables, especially some of our more tender vegetables like tomatoes, squash, then we do need the soil temperature to be up. We can, most people don't have a good soil thermometer. And basically, I would just say aim for around sometime after May 1st. Mother's Day weekend is usually a good target date for a lot of our tender vegetables.
So what about the cool plants that like lettuces and radishes and things like that my dad used to put in the plant bed long ago, early? When did those go in? We
could have actually gotten some of those in back in March.
Oh, really?
Okay. This spring has been a little bit on the warm side. It's been a little on the dry side. So, your lettuce and your broccoli could have gone in 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we still have time to get them in. Especially if we don't go, from spring to summer in a 3-day period.
Well, and you never know here in the old tri-state what that's going to be. So, Larry, when will you be at the home show? Through the whole...
I'm going to be there both Saturday and Sunday. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know where our booth is.
But you're going to be there the duration of the show both days?
Yes, okay. I will be there, yes.
Right. The whole so you can ask him your question. And we'll be back with Larry right after this. We're going to talk about that storm and the storm damage right after this.